Hey, what's up, dog? It's Claudia from Hands to Paws uh, Dog Styling Salon. And this is a live YouTube channel where we are going to talk dog. So I'm streaming off of StreamYard, and this is a brand new channel. You can go look up Claudia at Hands to Paws Grooming.com. I am a canine professional of 38 years. I'm creating this channel to give lots of dog content, lots of real-time relationship talk, and have coffee. So I'm learning StreamYard, and I am videoing off my phone. The people I follow on YouTube are Think Media. So I have a grooming salon in Beverly Hills, Florida, and we have a social networking group, and we are the home of Groom Style Swag. And our little social networking group, our little production group, as I like to call them, we are all learning how to work StreamYard, and we have created a wonderful YouTube studio, which is super exciting. And we have gotten a lot of the stuff that Think Media has told us. I also follow Think Media online, and I go into their free marketplaces. So as the Think Media team would say, this is just going to be messy in the beginning. I do a lot of lives on Hands to Paws Facebook page if you're a Facebook follower. So you can get a lot of content there. It's totally free. Just get to know us, build a relationship content. I've built quite a few relationships. We're just going to have coffee time right now. Just a little coffee time. It's Sunday. My grooming parlor is open. People are getting their dogs done for Thanksgiving. We can even talk about being thankful. So, because I really need to learn this program, and as Think Media says, it can be messy. It doesn't have to be anything. Okay, so back to my stream. So I don't know how to do a lot of these things, so I am learning. In the studio, we have a lot of, I'm afraid to play with this. In the studio, we have a lot of fancy stuff coming. But like Think Media says, you don't need to be fancy to be on YouTube. You just have to have good content. And guys, I have lots of good content, and I love coffee. So let's go through how I even decided to open up a YouTube channel, because I'm a dog person, not a YouTube person, because I do a lot of stuff on Facebook. And what I've learned is I follow a lot of people on YouTube. So I follow Think Media, obviously. I follow a gentleman who has pit bulls, and he is Shotgun Cinema. I started following the Grizzly 2 True Crime. She's in the Netherlands, and I find that I do a lot of coffee time with them, that I love Shotgun Cinema's pit bulls. I love his way that he gets out there and he just speaks his truth. And sometimes I'm even commenting while they're live saying, hey, that is fantastic. They both covered the Gabby Petito case, and they're both keeping a very close eye on the Summer Wells case. If you don't know what those cases are, I would go look them up. Super interesting. Not everybody knows what's going on. So that is how I started following them. And then I started having coffee time with them. Think Media, one of the guys there, he does a coffee channel too. I like the idea of a coffee channel. And excuse my raspy, I'm getting over bronchitis. That is who I follow. Before I started following them, though, when I fell in love with the whole idea of creating a YouTube channel, I was following the Behavioral Panel. So, and I am Chase Hughes's #1 fan girl. I even have fan badges off of Facebook. And I pay to be in their private group because I want to make sure I'm a top fan. Not only that, the behavioral panel, you can look them up on YouTube. They do indicators of deception. So they basically just do body language and what baselines are. Now, why would I find that so fascinating? Because this is a dog channel, is because in the dog world, you speak in nonverbal communication all the time. And in the dog world, you speak in the terms of fight or flight all the times. So dog behavior is not a verbal content behavior. So, and I'm very guilty of it. People fall for deception all the time. I had a year that had a lot of deception in it. While I was doing one thing, other people were doing other things. So as I come out of that, which I will discuss another time as this channel gets going, I just got to get this channel going, right? I got to start posting, editing, making thumbnails, doing all the things this Think Media tells me to do. It's a lot of information. As I was recovering from this incredibly deceptive scenario, I somehow found the behavioral panel. And Chase Hughes discussed a lot of neuroscience. And I found that fascinating. He's also an incredible dog lover. They all are. They all have animals. They all have dogs, which also caught my attention being a dog person. And I also, I got to throw in this too, Michelle Walks. Girl, if you ever watch this, we got to talk. I just love you and your dogs. Michelle Walks. Those are all everybody's. Well, the behavioral panel is not a true crime channel. It is the most interesting group of men that are discussing what a baseline is and what deceptive behavior is. Great. So I'm their fangirl, and I'm Chase Hughes' #1 fangirl. If for any reason Chase Hughes was ever to watch this, I was not able to make yet a seminar in Florida, here in Orlando and in Miami, and I was not able to make either one of them. And part of the reason is I had a grandson that had a birthday for the second one, and I chose my grandson over going to see Chase. But I find him fascinating, and I definitely would love to study personally with Chase Hughes. I'm sure that he is going to evaluate my personality. I'm not going to like everything he has to say, but I want to hear it. So that is why I follow the behavioral panel. And this group of people, okay, so I want to include, let me go down my list of recommendations. The behavioral panel, #1 recommendation. I read their books. I watch their content. I'm a part of their group. Think Media. Hands to Paws, which is a grooming salon in Beverly Hills, Florida, that has a Facebook page that we do a lot of lives, give a lot of free content away, very educational to the person at home. I lost train of thought. Think Media. So we are a Think Media team. So we have a group amongst ourselves at Hands to Paws, and we watch and follow Think Media. That way we're all on the same page, following the same people. And I find Think Media so fascinating. They are literally hiring, and my little social networking group, I let them know that they are hiring, whether that's today or tomorrow. These are YouTubers that are doing so well, that are giving away such amazing content, that they are absolutely able to put out a public job notification with their qualifications. I watch the whole, I'm not interested in working for you, Think Media. I would if I could. If I were younger, I'd apply for you immediately. I follow everything that you guys do. I love the way you put out that job description. Absolutely loved it. Looking for positive creators, people that want content, that can upload, that are motivated, that are willing to get through hurdles and discord and just keep moving together. Wonderful. Cinema Shotgun, great guy. He gets on there. He speaks the truth. He just did true crime on the whole riot that happened at the concert. I don't even want to mention the guy's name because we are a channel that's not really based in any bias or my opinion, and I have a lot of bias and opinion concerning that one. Boy, would I love to have a conversation with Chase Hughes about that one. So he spoke so truthfully about our children, about his opinions on it, and he actually spoke, he just spoke the truth. I've been following him from Gabby Petito, and he has 2 of the most beautiful pit bulls. So I would love to actually meet him too. Big fan. And he's not the kind of guy you'd think I'd just be a fan of, but I am total fan. Fangirl. And Michelle walks. Now, Michelle walks, she's also part of the behavioral panel. And so we're in the same group. And she literally does true crime. And God, Michelle, where are you? She's in England. And she does amazing walks with her dog. So you don't really see a lot of Michelle, though you're beautiful. She walks with her 2 dogs. As a dog channel and as a dog person, I love just listening to her commentary. And I'm following her on the Summer Wells case. She did a walk this morning where she gave us a little update and left us with a cliffhanger. And that is Claudia. I understand that these videos will be messy in the beginning and basically nobody's watching. But if you decide as we move forward with this channel that you enjoy Dog Talk with Claudia, what's up, dog, then we can spend some time together, because I know that I totally enjoy spending time with the people that I follow. Oh, and I didn't give my big shout out to because I'm an OG. My channel's name, What's Up Dog, and I'm an OG because I follow Grizzly's True Crime, and her pack, her team, her followers are called Grizzlies or OGs, and our followers here at What's Up Dog are called Swaggers. So because we swag when we wag. And that is my second broadcast here on YouTube. I hope you enjoy the content that I'm going to bring you. We will discuss everything from breed, food, haircuts, training procedures, coffee with the dogs, walk with the dogs, maybe some true crime, and maybe some current events on what's happening with the world. And you know, I watch a lot of these true crime stories and I'm always curious about their dogs. So if I ever get to talk to Michelle Watts, because I know she's such a dog fan, and she is working on the Summer Wells case. What kind of dogs are on the Summer Wells property? I'm really curious. The cadaver dogs that search for Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie. Aren't you curious about their training and what kind of training they get? I feel that everybody kind of learned that they could smell water over water. I know that and I consider myself a dog expert. I was not aware of that. I know they could smell fear and they could smell all other things. We were also educated publicly on how they train mildly. Never heard anybody give a really in-depth description, but we were trained mildly on them using bodies to train these dogs. You find that interesting? I do. So I'm really curious. So in the Summer Wells case, I can kind of answer. I don't know how many dogs are on the property. I have heard that there were puppies on the property. I can say this, unless those dogs found something threatening, they would not have reacted. So if you're following true crime, Michelle Walks, if you watch this, I'm sure you already know, but if anybody's been curious about that question, there were dogs all over the property. They're naturally protective. Summer was actually part of their pack. They did not feel that there was a threatening situation going on there, or they knew whoever it was that, for whatever happened to Summer leaving her actual home. So that would be the answer there. But I found these things fascinating. So this is my channel. Welcome to What's Up Dog, and I hope that you will enjoy the content that I am so very excited to bring you. Have an awesome Sunday, and that is the end of today's stream. Please watch me grow and improve.